It's hipster. Now you get the looks already.
Whoa, hold on a second. Hello geliefdes and welcome to this Moer&Gone Christmas special where I'm gonna show you what happened during the holidays, starting with Svenja's pre-birthday braai. It was about at this point that King Carl Gustaf and Queen Sylvia came strolling by with their dog and casually reminded us to keep socially distant. For lunch on Christmas Eve, Ture made a Janssens Frestelse, which is a creamy potato and anchovy baked dish, and I made a pumpkin pie. The morning of Christmas Eve started with a walk to the house of Anders and Michelle, family friends of the Pontians, and there we had a fika and fed the goats.
Törstig, klättrar upp igen.
Så frisyr då. Då måste jag fixa den eller?
Där! Hallå Boki! God jul Boki!
Vi är bortlig.
This is beautiful, yeah.
Then the eating began, interspersed with singing some snapsvisor and drinking snaps. At 3 o'clock we tuned in to watch Donald Duck, like the Swedes have done every year since 1959, and with more than 4.5 million viewers in 2020, it was the most watched TV show in any category since records began. On the Pontians' Christmas wish list next year is a bigger ping pong table and a racket for every player. Past 10 years, Guy has gone for a bike ride on Christmas Day, and this year Carlos and I was happy to help him to keep the tradition going, and we went for a 76-kilometer gravel ride on Ekere. Temperatures around 0 degrees, it was clear and frosty with a forecast of snow in the afternoon, and with a stiff headwind on the outbound route we could look forward to the wind on our backs going back home. And what better way to end the ride than with prosecco and cake and a braai in the snow. We were lucky enough to get a white Christmas, as it literally snowed on Christmas Day. The next day I took a leisurely cruise around the city to take in the atmosphere of Stockholm in winter. I visited some touristy spots like Gamla Stan, the old medieval centre, Riddarholmen with its view over Lake Mälaren and the iconic city hall, and the viewpoint in Monteliusvägen on Södermalm, where you have a panoramic view over the city. scenic way to get back home was by taking the commuter ferry from Moer&Gone to Larsberg in Lidingö. After the previous 2 days gravel biking and cruising around the city, it was time for a change. It was time for mountain biking. Mountain biking in the forest clears your head from the daily humdrum, giving your mind the freedom to ponder the things that really matter in life. For example,
What about the little dog? He's not a fan of mountain bikers, obviously. He decided, screw the old lady, I'm joining these guys.
They are too slow.
Yeah.
it's also of course just about having good old fun with your mates.
I completely forgot I had a doctor post in this bike. Yes. You got it. You basically had it.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. You got it. You got it.
That one is in the back.
Yes. I'll try one more time.
Okay, that's time.
Next time. Special effect was dus al die sneeuw waarop op kerstdag gevallen is. 2 dagen later en is het gone. Geen teken nog van.
...2020 came to a festive and loud end. And just like the holidays were filled with cycling, 2020 was a year that will always stand out in my memory as the year of exploring Stockholm by bike. Good fortsättning!